The goal isn't just becoming more aware, but gaining more strength. To live well, everyone picks something important to focus on, like money, respect, feeling accepted, happiness, fun, love, learning, or feeling safe. In this video, we will delve into Nietzsche's concept of true power. Learn how facing resistance and achieving self-chosen goals strengthens your inner capacities and drives long-term fulfillment. So, let's just start the video. You will like and subscribe in between. Chapter 1. Life's Meaning. In the quest to live a fulfilling life, each of us, whether knowingly or unknowingly, gravitates towards a core value that shapes our existence. For many, this value might be wealth, status, social acceptance, happiness, pleasure, love, knowledge, or comfort. However, drawing from the 19th century philosopher friedrich Nietzsche, we can argue that the value most beneficial to our health and fulfillment is power. Nietzsche believed that what is truly good is anything that enhances the feeling of power, the will to power, and power itself. Conversely, he saw weakness as inherently bad. But it's important to note that Nietzsche's concept of power is often misunderstood. It isn't about dominating others. In fact, the desire to control others often stems from a hidden weakness. True power, for Nietzsche, is about self-mastery and the enhancement of one's own abilities and capacities. Psychological studies support the notion that personal growth and self-improvement lead to higher well-being. For instance, the concept of self-efficacy, introduced by psychologist Albert Bandura, refers to one's belief in their ability to succeed in specific situations. This belief can greatly influence how one approaches goals, tasks, and challenges, reinforcing the idea that internal empowerment is crucial for a fulfilling life. Therefore, Nietzsche's philosophy encourages us to focus on internal growth, constantly striving to surpass our previous limits. By setting meaningful and challenging goals that promote our health and well-being, we engage in a process of continuous self-overcoming, leading to a richer and more empowered existence. Chapter 2. The Essence of True Power. Nietzsche's perspective on power is not about just exerting control over others, but about self-overcoming and personal growth. This kind of power is not Machiavellian. It is about increasing one's own capacities and achieving self-mastery. Nietzsche believed that the essence of power is growth and expansion, which contemporary philosopher John Richardson describes as enhancing a capacity or activity already present within us. Consider the athlete who becomes stronger through training, the writer who hones their craft, or the teacher who improves their ability to educate. Each is increasing their power in a way that aligns with Nietzsche's philosophy. Power, in this context, is synonymous with self-improvement and mastery over one's own abilities. This idea resonates with the psychological concept of flow, introduced by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. Flow is the state in which people are so involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. The experience is so enjoyable that people will do it even at great cost, for the sheer sake of doing it. Achieving flow involves engaging in activities that are challenging yet within one's capabilities, which leads to a sense of accomplishment and personal growth. Nietzsche's ideal of power is about raising life to a higher level of capacity and control, a process he termed self-overcoming. This involves setting meaningful goals that challenge us, promoting both our well-being and personal excellence. By constantly striving to overcome our previous selves, we engage in a cycle of continuous growth and self-improvement, embodying true power as Nietzsche envisioned it. Chapter 3. Confronting Resistance. A critical aspect of Nietzsche's philosophy is the role of resistance in the pursuit of power. When we strive to achieve our goals, we inevitably encounter obstacles and challenges. Rather than viewing these impediments negatively, Nietzsche saw them as essential for growth. Resistance provides the opportunity to stretch our limits and increase our power. This concept can be illustrated through the psychological phenomenon known as post-traumatic growth. Studies have shown that individuals who face significant adversity or trauma often report positive changes in their lives afterward, such as a greater appreciation for life, improved relationships, and a sense of personal strength. Facing and overcoming resistance can lead to profound personal development. Nietzsche emphasized that we should seek out and embrace resistance, much like a skilled warrior seeks worthy opponents. These challenges help us refine our abilities and push beyond our current limits. In this sense, resistance is not an obstacle, but a catalyst for growth. The struggle against resistance leads to the enhancement of our capacities, making us stronger and more capable. Moreover, Nietzsche believed that true power is expressed through this continual overcoming of resistance. He famously stated, "What does not kill me makes me stronger." This sentiment encapsulates the idea that challenges and difficulties are opportunities for increasing our power and achieving self-mastery. By engaging in the game of resistance and victory, we continuously enhance our abilities and attain greater levels of personal power. Just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video, please consider like and subscribe, and thanks a lot if you did already. Moving on. Chapter 4. Setting and achieving meaningful goals. To achieve Nietzschean power, we must set meaningful and challenging goals that promote our health and well-being. These goals should meet 4 key criteria. They must be meaningful, challenging, conducive to personal excellence, and self-chosen. Firstly, meaningful goals provide a sense of purpose. They align with our values and give direction to our actions. Viktor Frankl, a renowned psychologist and Holocaust survivor, emphasized the importance of finding meaning in life. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, he argues that the quest for meaning is a primary drive in human beings. Goals that resonate with our core values help us find this meaning. Secondly, challenging goals push us beyond our comfort zones. They require effort, dedication, and perseverance. When we set high standards for ourselves, we tap into our potential and drive personal growth. Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset demonstrates that individuals who view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow are more likely to achieve success. Thirdly, goals should promote personal excellence. This means they should contribute to the development of our skills, knowledge, and overall well-being. Goals that enhance our capacities and foster personal improvement lead to a greater sense of fulfillment and empowerment. Finally, goals must be self-chosen. They should reflect our authentic aspirations and individuality. When we pursue goals that genuinely matter to us, we are more motivated and committed to achieving them. This autonomy in goal setting aligns with the self-determination theory, which suggests that people are most fulfilled when they pursue goals that satisfy their intrinsic motivations. By setting goals that are meaningful, challenging, conducive to personal excellence, and self-chosen, we create a pathway to true power. This process of striving for and achieving these goals not only enhances our abilities, but also provides a sense of purpose and fulfillment in our lives. Chapter 5. The cycle of self-overcoming. Once we achieve a goal, Nietzsche's philosophy advises us not to rest on our laurels, but to set our sights on the next challenge. The journey toward power is ongoing, characterized by a continuous cycle of goal setting, resistance, overcoming, and renewal. This process is what Nietzsche referred to as self-overcoming. When we reach a milestone, it's crucial to appreciate our progress, but not become complacent. According to Nietzsche, the pursuit of power involves a constant striving for more. an endless ascent. This idea resonates with the concept of self-actualization introduced by psychologist Abraham Maslow, which is the realization of one's potential and the continuous quest for personal growth. Overcoming a challenge should be followed by seeking a new, perhaps more demanding goal. This ensures that we remain engaged in the process of growth. The philosopher Bernard Regenster explains that the seeker of power must continuously overcome what they have achieved, not to destroy their previous accomplishments, but to build upon them and reach higher levels of capability and understanding. This cycle of self-overcoming also addresses the perennial problem of suffering. Nietzsche argued that suffering is an inevitable part of life, but it gains meaning when it is tied to the pursuit of power. By viewing obstacles and hardships as opportunities for growth, we transform suffering into a valuable aspect of our journey. This perspective aligns with the psychological resilience theory, which suggests that individuals can thrive and grow in the face of adversity. Ultimately, the cycle of self-overcoming is about embracing the joy of growth and the satisfaction that comes from continuously enhancing our abilities. Nietzsche believed that true happiness is not found in a static state of contentment, but in the dynamic process of becoming more powerful. As he famously stated, "What is happiness? The feeling that power increases, that a resistance is overcome." By structuring our lives around this endless cycle of setting, achieving, and surpassing goals, we cultivate a life of continual growth and fulfillment. This approach not only enhances our capabilities, but also provides a profound sense of purpose and satisfaction, embodying Nietzsche's vision of the good life, driven by the will to power. This is the end of this video. We believe you enjoyed it. Now pause and comment down your thoughts, as we really want to hear from you. It gives us motivation. After done commenting, watch my next video appearing right of your screen that we think best for you. Peace.